In this lesson, we will cover two very important statements in loops, which is the break and the continuous statement. These statements allow us to control the flow of loops more precisely. You can also use them in switch statements. Okay, so the break stops the loop completely, and the continuous keeps the current iteration but continues the loop. I'm talking about the loops. Okay, so let's understand them with examples. So the break statements exits the loop immediately, and no matter what the condition is, and it is useful when we want to stop looping once a certain condition is met. For example, so let us stop the loop early. So let us do like this. Let us create a for loop here. This is the structure, and this one is going to be an integer like that. Then this one we're going to add the condition. So this counter is going to be less than, let us make it to be less than or equals to 10, which means 10 inclusive. Then from there we are going to increment. Then inside these parentheses we are going to check the condition. So we are going to use the if statements like this. So we're going to use the if statement like that. Okay, so this if statement, we are going to check if our I is equals to 5. Okay, we're going to check if our I is equals to 5. If it is equals to 5, we can use, if it is equals to 5, then we are going to use the break statement. Okay, we're going to use the break statement. So let me add that keyword. We need to add the keyword. That keyword is that break keyword. Okay, so we do it like this, break. Then from there, if I equals to 5, then we are going to break. Okay, then after breaking, let me remove this comment. Then after doing that, we are going to print f otherwise. Okay, if it is not equals to 5, we are going to print %d. Then we break the line. Then we are going to print our I. Okay, like that. So after doing that, instead of breaking, let me just add a space, comma, then a space like that. Okay, so after doing that, we are going to save. So what are we going to do here? We are going to iterate through. Okay, we set the I to be equals to 0. Then we are going to set the condition that I is less than or equals to 10. Then we are going to run this code. Okay, we are going to run this code. So we are going to first check if I equals to 5. And if it is not equals to 5, then this code is going to run, and then we run the loop again. Okay, as we increment I. Okay, and when we reach on I, when it is equals to 5, we are going to execute this code where we use the break statement, which makes the loop to end. Okay, we are just going to break out of the for loop, and we continue with the other things, other descending code. Okay, in the program. So let us save. If we compile and then we run again, as you can see, we print 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we don't print out 5 because we use the break here. Okay, because this code, which includes the break, has run. Okay, so this one, the loop starts with the I when it is equals to 0, and it prints out 0 when it is equals to 3. Okay, when I equals to 0. Okay, and it prints out 0, 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So when I equals to 5, the break executes, the loop stops immediately. Okay, so let us now take a look at how we can use the continue. Okay, so let us check if I equals to 5. Then what are we going to do? We are going to use, instead of break, let us use the continue. Okay, so what are we going to do here? Okay, so if we reach when this condition is true, we are going to skip this iteration, which means all the descending code is not going to run. Okay, we are going to go on to the next iteration, which means 5 is not going to be printed. Okay, this code, when I equals to 5, is not going to be run. So if we save and then we compile and then we run, as you can see, we don't have 5. 5 is not included. As you can see, 5 is not there. Okay, so we can even try it with 10. If we try 10, which means 10 is also not going to be printed out. As you can see, 10 is also skipped, has been skipped. Okay, has been skipped. So this is what we can use about the continue. So the continue just skips the current iteration. Okay, it is majorly used in for loop. It cannot be used in the switch statements. Okay, only the break can be used in switch statements. Okay, so if you don't know, just go back. There is a part for that when I use the break only in the switch statement. Okay,